Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day as always. So you're here because you want to install a grill on your B8 Audi A4. This particular one we have gotten off eBay and we're going to install it on that B8. In case you're new to this series and to this channel, on this channel we do a lot of European automotive shenanigans. A lot of drifting, drag racing. We build weird shit like this LSA powered Audi A6 and DIYs and maintenance, which is what this video is all about. So let's dive straight into this. First thing you're gonna do when you get your box, open it, boom. Oh, and then you're gonna get your grill out. So let's open this thing up. Oh yeah, look at that. That's gonna look so nice on there. So this B8 A4 has been on my channel several times for a couple different things. It's by a good friend of mine, Corey. You can check out some of the other links up here, or I'll put them in the description for what you can do to your 2OT. This has a forged diverter valve, a CTS, pancake valve, and a handful of other goodies, which you can check in the links maybe here or here if you need any of those parts or have them sitting around as well. So let's get on to how to get that front end off, shall we? All right, well guys, good morning. And I'm glad you made it through the night. I didn't take anything off the car yet because, well, obviously that wouldn't be a how-to video, now would it? If you're new to this channel and you're new to my how-to videos, I want to give you a quick format rundown, and that's basically, there'll be a time-lapse here portion for all the disassembly and for the removal, and then if you skip in about 1.5 to 2 minutes, you'll get a complete step-by-step walkthrough from POV on exactly what bolts to take out, where they go, what they come from, what size they are, etc, etc, etc. Let's get started on getting that bumper cover off, and then we'll move on to how to actually take this grill off and put the new one onto it and then get everything reinstalled. So let's go. Oh. Guys, if you are new to this channel, please don't hesitate to smash that subscribe button if you love Volkswagens and Audis and Porsches and all things European, because that is all we do on this channel. We do DIYs, we do maintenance, we do drag racing things, drift racing things, autocrossing things. We build weird shit like this LSA powered Audi A6. Why? Because I can. And that's what we do. So smash that like button, smash that sub button, and continue enjoying this content. All right, guys, so you got your hood open. First thing we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to take this entire front bumper cover off. So the easiest way to do this is to take both your front wheels off, and then you're gonna remove all the screws in this liner right here and all of these ones up here. Same thing over there. You've got a lot of little screws down here. These should all be T25s or T27s, I do believe. For a grill, you do not need to take all of this splash shield off down here. It's not necessary. Let's just start getting this thing torn down and move on about our business. All right, so we got those liners out. And it's not even completely out. It's only the front half of it, and we just fold it backwards. What we need to do now is there's a 10mm bolt here, and then there's another one up in there. Might be a little difficult for you to see. I do promise they're there. So what I'm gonna use here is a little 10mm extension, and we're just gonna go get a ratchet. All right, and then there's another one. Pull that off. Should be another one right there. Yep, there it is. There's another 10mm bolt right up there, but you need to take that one off as well. And all you should have to do is just give it a little bit of pull, and that'll pop right off of there. Just leave that just like that for right now, and go do the other side of the car. Now, for the record, now is a great time also to go ahead and disconnect your fog lights. But the easiest way to disconnect your fog lights is to push up on your connector, push your button in, and then pull down. So push up, push your button, and pull down. It'll be the easiest way to get them off. They'll pop right out. Okay. Now we got to move on to bolts right down here. There's 1, 2, and 3. So all 4 of these are a T30. Ooh, don't lose my bit, don't lose my bit. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Oh, it's messed up. Should just slide right up and out of there. Like that. All right, so now that we got that off and we haven't lost anything, you need to take this bolt off here and we need to get this one off here. We also need to disconnect the sensor that's right down here, which we'll do that once we kind of winsel the bumper cover forward. So let's get those off. I hope this is a good angle for you guys. It's kind of difficult to see what I'm doing. So that should be there. That should do that. That should move that corner. And all right, now hopefully if I didn't miss anything, this should just slide right out of here. There's one side. There's that. All right, other than this piece right here, which I know I did it. Okay, so these 3 down here, we're gonna, oh, criminy. There's gonna be 3 tins back here that you're just gonna wanna pop those out. They're really easy, just take them out like so. And then, boom. Set our bumper cover off to the side. On a side note, this little sensor right here, which I do believe is the home link system for your house, and I can saying that because that little badge right there that's blurry that says home link on it. It's easier just to leave that off to the side for right now and disconnect it. Since this entire grill is coming out, we're gonna have to remount it anyways. It's just easier just to take the 3 T20s out and slide it off to the side and leave it over there for right now. So congratulations, you have got your front bumper cover off. So now let's move on to disassembling front bumper and getting our new grill installed, which I'm super stoked. It's gonna look so much better. Like, come on, that's just gonna look so hot on there. So let's get that done, shall we? All right, let's move on. All right, so I'm doing this grill installation right now for you guys, but at the same time, I'm also doing a front mount intercooler DIY how-to video. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna paint this bash bar, wrong car, Jack. We are gonna go ahead and paint the crash beam here, and I'm just gonna use some VHT flame-proof build. You know, not that it's ever gonna get up to 2000 degrees, but it is what I happen to have on hand. So we're gonna paint this black so no one can see it behind the grill, and this is just a suggestion. You don't have to do this. I'm doing this right now. Oh, boogers. Once again, this is not something you have to do. This is just an aesthetic appeasement because I have OCD sometimes. So now that we got the bumper cover off, we've kind of changed sceneries. I've moved us outdoors, and let me grab the other grill here real quick. What I've come to find, like when you're doing these, the easiest thing to do here is just like set it down and kind of see what is like, where are there screws that are on the old one and versus like the new one, and holes that are mounting. Just get yourself orientated with the two products, and that'll really help you out. From the looks of things here, I see these points of reference and there's nothing screwed into them there, but I see these screws and I'm like, oh, okay. So we're gonna start with trying to just pull the screws out and see what that takes out exactly, and then we'll move on. You guys can see how I did this. So you see that? Do it again over here. Kind of just pushed to separate that, and then there we go. There we go. Not that bad. I'm just gonna set that off to the side here. All right, now that we got it to this point, guys, we need to separate this piece from the bumper cover. So to do that, grab your bumper cover and start in this corner right here, all right? Or same thing over in this corner. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna start separating carefully here the two halves from one another. Honestly, it's kind of hard to do this by hand. So you guys, I'm gonna turn that lapse camera on right there, and you just got to watch this part by montage. It's pretty self-explanatory, and these ones up here should just slide off as well. So you'll see how it does. And here, I'll just turn the camera back on. Give me a few minutes. All right, there you go. See, I told you I'd just check in a second. So these two clips, there's one there, one there, one there, and then there's this little nubby thing that goes like right in here, which I don't quite understand what it's holding on to, but that's where it holds on. And then you've got your bolt holes in the bottom, top, bottom, you know, like you had there. So same thing on that end, but now we need to come down here. So after you get the front ones done, then you get to flip your cover over. And these tabs, right? Look how I got this thing at me, right? This is the top, that's the bottom. If you go in here, see if we can do this one-handed with a camera. Give it a little push. And, oh, there we go. Did I catch it? Hopefully I caught it. Let's try it again here. Can I get it? Can I get it? Got it. All right, I'm gonna do these other three here real quick, and we'll just cut back in like 12 seconds later.
12 seconds later.
There we go. Easy as pie. After you get your original grill out, then basically just reverse install. So let's get this thing installed here real quick. Start it at the bottom and work its way all the way back up on both sides, and then put your screws in last. So this part is where I'm gonna go ahead and cut to a lapse and let you guys figure out the end, because I know if you got this far, you can go backwards. Time for test taking. Here we go. We got the grill completely installed, guys. You did a fantastic job at getting that in there. This one looks amazing. I'm really happy with it. So now all we gotta do is install the bumper cover back onto the car. Normally, I would say, I'll walk you completely through it. But being as you have gotten it this far, I am very, very confident that you can get it back on 100%. So, and I'm gonna cut to a quick montage of getting it reinstalled, so it's sweet, simple, and to the point. And let's do it and see what it looks like. You ready? Let's go. All right, so your bumper cover is now officially back on, and just sit back and enjoy it. Yeah. Wow, that looks 20 times better than it did originally. I think it looks 20 way better. Absolutely. All right, guys, well, that's all the time I have for this upload. I hope that this video allowed you to get your grill installed on your B8, A4, or S4. And smash that like button for me if you would. If you want to see more content like this and similar content as well on other things that you can do to your B8 or your B7 or your C5 or any Audi, Volkswagen you might own, smash that subscribe button and get notified of all the latest content that we put out on this, even a few track days here and there. Till next time, peace. I'm Audi.